In this video, we will implement the product display screen of Amazon app. So this is going to be our screen, which we will be developing or implementing in this video. So let's get started. So meanwhile, there is a little bit of changes in our code. So let me give you a quick view of what are those. So currently we have added two new parameters into our product model, that is upload date and another is discounted price. So like there are two prices, right? So why do we need two prices? It's because here in the picture, as you can see, there is a price which is like the original price and another is the discounted price. So that's the thing. There will be two parameters, that is the original price parameter and the discounted price. Okay. And there is another thing, that is uploaded at. So whenever the seller uploads a new product, so it will take the time, like suppose he uploads today, so it will take the current time and add it or store it into our database. So let's have a look like what this entire model looks like. So I am here onto my Firebase console, and here I will go to Amazon and let's have a look like what are those product data look like now. So I will go to products, and as you can see there, I have added a little bit of like products here. So let me show you, like let me change my user type as seller and let's update it. And at the same time, let's restart our app. So if I restart, I'll be moving on to the seller section. Okay. So let's have a look on the product model. So there is a brand name. Let's go with the code also. There's name. The parameters are currently images, like the image URLs. Then comes the name, then comes category, description, brand name, manufacturer name, country of origin, specifications, price, discounted price, product ID, product seller ID, and is the product in our stock or not, and the time, date time when the product was uploaded. So here are those data. Basically the brand name goes here, category goes here, country of origin. So basically these fields are arranged according to like alphabetical order. Okay. So image URLs, like these are the URLs of our image. Then comes it's in stock or not. Then comes the manufacturer name. Then comes the name of the product. Then comes the price, or you can see the original price. Then comes product ID, product seller ID, specification, and uploaded at. And here comes our discounted price. Okay. This goes same for all the parameters. Okay. There is a little, as I said, there is a little code change here. We have added these two parameters. Sorry. This parameter and this parameter. Okay. And the code here, we have added this dot uploaded at and this dot discounted price here in the product model constructors. Okay. And here goes the same. So basically you don't need to do a lot of thing. Okay. So I will share you the product model in case you fail to like do this. You can like have a look on it and just copy paste it, nothing else. Then also I am just showing you the codes. Here goes uploaded at, and there goes uploaded at milliseconds since epoch. So basically what does it does? It does converts our entire time, or you can say the date time format, to integer format. Okay. As you can see here. So let me show you like this parameter and this parameter is added new here. ToMap, that is ToMap function. And here from map function, we have added two parameters, that is discounted price, this one, and uploaded at this code. Okay. So as you can see, as I told, it converts our date into integer, that is this one. Like it converts the date as an integer. Okay. Like it saves also, like whenever you save a new product, it basically converts your entire date into integer format. So let me show you here. As you can see, here goes uploaded at, and as you can see, it's a number instead of timestamp. Okay. So another thing I want to show you is that currently you can see that all of my products are like here. You can see all of my products. Like I have registered as a seller also. So you can see all of my products here. But there is a little bit of code change here also. So I will go to product services and product services here. Add product. Okay. I'm here on add product. So the changes here is that, okay, this won't be an add product. It will be get seller product. Okay. So currently, as you can see, the logic here is that I have to go to the collection products, order all of them by like in descending order, or you can say the product which has been uploaded first will be shown first. Okay. So I have ordered them, and then I have fetched out like, is this product or is product A is seller's product or not? Like suppose there is a seller X and he or she has the product A. So it checks whether whether this product is of seller X or not. If it's seller's X product, then it will add to our list or it will add to our like query, else it will not. So whenever we go for queries like this one, basically we have to go with some kind of logic. Okay. So currently, if I go here into our Firebase, we do have to build queries here. Okay. So let me delete this query for you and let me show you. So like you don't need to write any queries here. You don't need it. You just simply need to do is that you write your query here, go to your debug console, remove everything, and you can see like I will restart the app. That's it. And it will automatically build the query for me. Okay. As you can see, it's showing me like error found. It's showing me error found because there is no queries here. The Firebase didn't find any query here. So what I will do here, that I will simply copy this entire code, go to my web browser and paste it. And save it. As you can see, I have saved this query and currently the query is building. So the basic logic here is that whenever we go for like multiple queries, we do need to go for indexing here. Like we need to register those queries here. Okay. So as you can see, there are multiple queries. This is one query where we are ordering the entire data, and another query comes here is that we have to search for the seller. Like it will only give us the seller's data, not everyone's data. So since there are multiple queries, that's the reason we have to build that query in our Firebase. Okay, nothing else. So for single query, we don't need to build these queries here, but for multiple query, we do need to. So let's wait till our query builds. Okay, our query is enabled, and the query like earlier it was the status here was building and now it's enabled. So let's do one thing. Let's restart our app. So currently it's showing no products found. So I will just open up my terminal here and restart the app. We'll go to, at the same time, we'll go to console. And as you can see, yeah, all of our products are here and it have been listed out. Another thing which I have added here is a very minor thing. Okay. So it's a very minor thing. So before going to there, let me show you the entire function, like get all products, get seller product function. So what it does is that first we have taken a list where it list of product model. Then we have gone with a query. So this query basically fetches the users or the seller's product, particularly the only seller's product, nothing else. And it arranges them according to the date time they have uploaded. The date, the recent date product will be shown first, and the previous products will be shown accordingly. Okay. Then the next thing we have done is that we have converted the snapshots into our product model. So basically earlier we were getting query snapshot, and we have converted the entire snapshot here in product model. And then at last we have written the products. Okay. That's the entire game going on here in this function, get seller's product. And another change, which is very minor, obviously, which I have done here, is that we have gone to seller and inventory screen. And here I have added a very little bit of padding here. Okay. That's the thing, that is vertical padding. Earlier it was missing because in previous video we have only added a single product, so I didn't see that I haven't added a padding. So this is another thing. Okay. Oh, I am really sorry, that's not the code. So we have added the padding margin here, that is vertical. We have added 1% of height to this containers. Okay, as a margin we have added 1% of the height. Okay. So now let's implement this screen, that is product display screen. So I will now move back here to Firebase, Firestore database, and update myself as a user. And update. And now let's restart the app. Okay. So another minor change is here, that previously it was a text field, but now it's not. Okay. So these are a little bit of codes which you don't need. I was just testing out. And yeah, okay. Now let's go to our users home page. I will just user home and home screen. Yeah. So why I've changed this this text field to a container? It's because whenever in the Amazon app, if you just tap here, you get redirect to another screen. It doesn't you don't get anything to type here. It basically redirects you to another screen. The same logic we want to implement here. The moment a user taps here, he or she should be redirected. So let's go to the first code here, that is address bar. Okay, that comes the address bar, preferred size, yeah, home page app bar. So basically I will wrap it, not this one, sorry. Yeah, I have already wrapped the entire thing. So this is going to be the code for you. So the current code for this widget, or you can say this container, is that we have gone with a container. We have taken the width of the container as 81% of screen width, and we have taken height as 6% of the screen height. We have added padding here to this container, that is this container. We have added horizontal padding, that is 4, and we have done a little bit of decoration to this container. As you can see, this is the same code for this container. The decorations are, we have given border radius of 5, circular border radius of 5. The borders are gray, and the color of the container is white. And the child here there will be 3 childs. That is this search icon, then goes this Amazon, search Amazon.in text, and then goes the last one, that is a camera icon. Okay. So in row, there will be the child of this container will be row. And in row, there are three things, that is icon, or you can say the search icon, as I've shown you, the search icon. Then with a little bit of padding, we have given here the text, that is search amazon.in, and at last there comes the camera icon. Okay. And that's it. This is the replacement of our previous text page. So now what we want to do is that the moment the user taps here, he or she should be redirected to the product display screen. So let's add a new folder here and name it product display screen. And create another Dart file here. Sorry, another file, Dart file here. That will be product display screen.dart. Yeah, let's go with stateful widget here. And basically these are some codes which I don't need, but don't know why they are here. So here it will be import material. So I will just simply tap here and go with material. Yeah. And here in return, it will be scaffold. Center, child, text, product display screen. Yeah. Let's save it. And let's go back here. So wherever the user taps here, he or she should be redirected to product display screen. So we will go with navigator.push. Page transition, and child will be product. Sorry, we haven't changed the name here. That will be product display screen. And here it will be product display screen. And the type here will be page transition type, right to left. And let's add a const here. And yeah, it's good. So the moment I tap here, as you can see, I am here onto a new screen, that is product display screen. So if you see this picture here, you will find that the app bar here is the same as the home screen app bar. So I think we can reuse the same code. So I will go to our home screen and come here at homepage app bar, copy the code, copy the entire code here, and then scroll up and go and have a look onto the app bar. So in app bar, we have gone with 10% of the height, and okay, it's good. So let's go to product display screen, app bar. We will go with preferred size, then preferred size here will be size, width, and height into 0.1. And the child here will be this. Let's cut it out. And here we do need to add a little bit of imports. Yeah, this is going to be another import, and we need to copy 3 lines of codes from here. That is this 3. And we will paste here. Yeah. Scaffold, app bar, child. Yeah. So the child will be next. First, the preferred size will come. Then we will need to import this thing, that is colors and other stuff. And at last, let's see what's okay. Icon button is there. So we don't need this codes. Okay, let's save it. And the moment we tap here, yeah, okay, we are good to go. So if you see, you will find that there is another thing here, that is this small back button. So we don't need to add a back button here. So we'll come here to the row and we will go with icon button. On pressed, it should pop the current screen. That will be, the code here will be navigator dot pop, and the icon here will be icons dot arrow back. The color here will be black. And yeah, now we do need to add a little bit of commas here, and it's good to go. So another thing is that we don't need this container code here. So I will simply remove it out and let's save it. Yeah. So now currently you can see that there is a lot of spacing here. And the row also says that space evenly. So if I just comment it out, it will be left aligned. So let's add text field here. Text field controller, and here it will be search controller. We need to add a text editing controller, and it will be search controller text editing controller. Yeah. So we'll add the controller here. Search controller, decoration, input decoration, then comes border, outline, input border, border radius, dot circular, and it will be 5. Let's add a little bit of commas here and save it. So currently you will see that we do have an issue. Our icon, which was supposed to be here, that is the mic icon, it's not there because we haven't given any size to our text field, that is any width to our text field. So we do need to add a little bit of width here. So I will wrap our text field with a size box and assign it a width of 70.w. Sorry, width into 0.7 and save it. Yeah, still we do have a little bit of issue here. So let's go with 6.5. And yeah, it's good. So space evenly it will be there. Let's save it. And yeah. So text field decoration field, here it will be true. And fill color, here it will be white. So what are these two parameters? These two parameters are basically like, is our text field do have a color? Yeah, our text field do have a color, that is field true. And what is the color of our text field? That is white. So let's save it. And yeah, here it is. And we make it 6.7. Yeah, 6.7 also goes good. 6.9, what do you think? 6.9 also goes good. Then what is the problem with 7? Okay, fine. 6.8 will be good. And yeah, so here will be const spacer. So why do we need spacer here? Spacer is basically like what it does, it add blank space. Like you don't know what amount of space you do need to add here. So suppose you want to add, or like you want to fill up all of this blank space. So at that time you go with spacer. And now I will just comment it out. and save it. Yeah, it goes good. So another thing you can find out that our text field height is too much. So what we will do is we will come to our text field in decoration. We will go with content padding and make it edge inserts dot symmetric horizontal width into 0.03. So basically here what I have done is that I have removed the initial padding and added custom padding here. So let's save it. And yeah, our height padding is gone. So now here what we do need to do is that we need to, but initially the logic should be like that. Suppose I have searched for a product. So here in the text field, the logic which we want to implement is that we will add a prefix. We won't be adding any prefix icon here. So the logic here we want to implement is that whenever the user submits whatever he have like written here, suppose he is looking for an Odyssey gaming monitor. So if we type here Odyssey and submits it, then there should be a query. The query should be somewhat like that. It should fetch data from our Firebase database, and whenever it finds that the name of the product is Odyssey, it should list out here. So let's implement it, and let's add another parameter here that is on submit. On submit, and it is going. So here on submit, we need to pass this parameter that is product name. So basically what it does is that whenever we submit the text field, so it basically, you can execute any function within here. Okay. So let me show you. Let me go with log here, and like, let's have a look. So I will open my app here, cut it out, and suppose I write here Odyssey monitor. Okay. And the moment I press, like I submitted this text, the moment I submit this text, as you can see that it will be written here. Okay. As you can see. So basically on submit, this is a kind of function. It works whenever you submit this text field. Okay. So there is another implementation which I have done is here. Here is that in controller, in services, I have added another folder here that is users product services. So, and here it a function which basically says get product, or the name of the function is get products. So basically the logic of the function is that whenever the user like submits this key text field, it will fetch all of the products, like the products with similar name. This function will fetch data from our Firebase where product name is similar to the text field submitted text. Okay, let's have a look onto the logic here. Here we have added here empty list, and it's the format of the list here is list of product model. So here you can see that there is a very bulky query here. So let's understand what this query says. We will be going to the collection product and order all the products according to their name, and then we will have a look onto the product, like onto the starting to the end of the product name. We will have a look like if the product name. So here we do have a bulky query. So let's understand what it says. So it says go to the collection product and then order all the products according to their name, and then search whether their name contains like this product name. Suppose the product name here, that is the product name is too big, like the original product name. Suppose like it says Odyssey laptop, Odyssey monitor X, Y, Z. Okay. So you don't know the entire name. You just know, okay, the product which I want to buy is Odyssey. So you type Odyssey here in our text field, and here to our function, through this function, it search for all of the product where product name wherever it finds that okay, this product name contains the field Odyssey or the substring Odyssey, it fetches that product and returns you. Okay. So it's gonna be a list of query snapshot, and later we will be converting this entire snapshot to product model. So we do have services here. So at the same time, let's add provider for this. So I will go here and add up in new folder and name it users product provider dot and here we will be adding a file here that will be users product provider dart. Okay, let's go with class users product provider extends change notifier. Okay. Now here we need to add some variables that will be list of product model, and it will be searched product equals to this. Now the next thing which we want here is that products, that will be a bool here, bool products fetched equals to false. Okay. And let's add some function. The first function will be empty products. Empty search product list. So why do we need this function? It's because suppose you have searched, like the user have searched some of the products, and since it's a state management thing, if you move out of this screen also, then also the data gonna be there, or data gonna be stay saved in this variable. So the logic which we want to implement is that whenever the user comes to this screen or comes here, the first thing which should execute is that it should empty up our search product list. Okay. And then the user will be coming here, a user will come to the screen and find that, okay, nothing is there. Okay, I need to search something here, search for my product. He or she will type out the name of the product name. He will tap here on submit, the product will be displayed. Okay. So that's the reason we need to empty the search, empty this variable. So it will simply be search products equals to empty list and notify listeners. The next function is get searched products. And here we need to pass a parameter required string product name. Okay. And here. And here the code will be search products equals to await, and we need to add a sync here. Await users product, the name of the services for us, users product services. Okay. Users product services, we need to import this file here. So let's import it dot get product. And then notify listeners. And another thing we need to update here is that product fetched equals to true. Okay. So let's move to the product screen, that is product display screen. We will go to the user, then go to product display screen and come up here. So on submit, we want to execute the provider function, that is this one. Okay. So we'll come back here. We will go with context dot read users product provider dot get search products, and it will be product name. Okay. And we will come here to this body section. So let's implement the consumer here. So here it will be consumer. Here in builder section, it will be context, then comes users, product, provider, child. And we need to add this here, that will be users, product, provider. Yeah. And here we need to return something. So let's first check whether users product provider dot product fetch equals to false. Then we want to return a circular progress indicator. Let's return center child circular progress indicator color amber. And yeah, if product fetched equals to false, then this, else if user product provider dot search products dot is empty, return center child text, and here it will be oops, product not found. And let's mark it const here. And if both of this are like don't satisfies, sorry, else, okay, if else return list view dot builder, it will be context comma index, and here okay, and here it will be item count gonna be users product provider dot search products dot length. Then we need to add another parameter that will be shrink wrap, and it will be true. And let's return a container here for now. Okay. And we need to return something here. So return container. Okay. So let's have a look like what the product widget looks like. So it's basically a row divided into two parts, that is this one and this one. In the leftmost part, it does have the picture of the like product, and in rightmost part, it have the like data there. So let's implement it. Let's take the container height at 40% of the screen height. that is height equals to height into 0.4, and width gonna be the entire width. And we also do need to add a little bit of margin here. So let's add margin. Edge inset.symmetric horizontal gonna be 3% of the width into 0.03, and vertical gonna be height into 0.07. That is 7. Sorry, that will be too much. 0.007 will be good. Yeah. And now let's save it. And okay. Let's have a look. Okay, it shows provider not found. So let's add the provider in our main file. Copy this one. I will copy this one, paste it here, and it will be users, product provider. I will copy the same here, paste it here, save it, and yeah, good to go. So let's come back here. So in child, it will be a row, children. Let's again have a look how widget look like. Okay. There is a border, minor border here. So we do need to add a little bit of decoration here. Decoration, box decoration, border radius, border.all, color, gray shade 3. And border radius, it will be border radius dot circular, and let's go with 5. Okay, for now. As you can see, the borders are like very little circular, so we'll go with 5. Let's save it. And yeah. So here, let's see how the screen is divided. I think it is taking 2% of the screen width, and it is taking 3% of the screen width. So let's divide the entire screen in the same ratio. So for that, we will go with expanded, and child gonna be a container, and we will go with flex 2 here. So, and it's flex 2 because it is like currently dividing our entire space in a little bit of ratio. Like it will take, this picture will take 2% of the screen width ratio, and the other data will take 3% of the screen width ratio. Okay. So currently the thing is that it divides the entire screen. Sorry, it divides the entire screen in ratio wise. Okay. So expanded flex 2, and I will copy this one, paste it here, expanded flex 4, and here container. Color gonna be gray shade 3. Let me have a look, like gray shade 2. I think so 1 will go good. And let's save it. Okay, so let me tap here. So currently it is showing server progress indicator. So center, return nothing. If it's loading, return nothing. Okay. Return sized box. That will do. So let's search for MSI, or let's search for laptop. And on tab. Yeah. So basically there are 2 results for laptop. So here the screen width should be 3. Yeah. The ratio should be 3. Yeah, now it looks good. So let's add the data here. That is, in the leftmost, it will be the image of the product, and in the right, there will be the data. So here, let's have a look again. Okay. So the child here will be image dot network users users product provider. Okay, there is another thing we need to declare here is that product model current product equals to users product provider dot product fetched. Okay, not this one. Search products of index. Yeah. So here it will be current product dot image URLs of 0. And yeah, we do have to add a null check here. And let's fit where we box fit dot fit with. And let's save this one. Yeah. So currently we can see that our product image is getting displayed here. And in the right side, we need to add those datas. Okay. And this right side, we do need to add a little bit of padding here. The padding edge insist dot symmetric horizontal gonna be 2 dot width into 0.02 and vertical gonna be height into 0.01. That is 1% height vertical padding and 2% horizontal padding. Okay. Now let's have a look. First comes the product name, and it is having a max lines of 3. Then comes the rating. Then comes like it's deal of the day or not. Then comes the pricing. So let's start with the product name. So here we will add child. It will be a column. Children. Text. And here the text will be current product dot name. Again, we do need to add a null check. It's because of the reason we do need to add a null check, because the data can be null. So that's the reason we do need to add a null check here. Or you can also overcome this by this way. So if the data is null, like if the left part is null, it will go with this data. Okay. And there will be styling here. Style, I will go with text theme dot. Let me have a look like what are the themes we do have. Body small, label medium. We will go with body small dot copy width, font weight dot W600. And we need to add a null check here also. Let's save it. And here will be max lines 3, overflow, text, overflow dot ellipsis. Let's save it. And yeah, it's look good. So a little bit of more padding needs to be added here. So in vertical, let's go with 3. And yeah, it looks good. Now the next thing comes up is an rating bar. So here we have implemented the name of the product. Now it's time we implement the next things that are the ratings. Okay. So in here rating, it's a row. Basically at first it gives us the rating, then number of stars, and then goes for the total rating. Suppose here in this case, there are 143 ratings in total. So let's implement it. So after this text, that is the name, we need to add a little bit of free space. So let me add a little bit of free space here. Here comes our free space. And now it's time we implement this, that is this rating star. Okay. So for rating star, I am using this package that is Flutter's rating bar. So let me take you to the screen here. So basically in PubDev, there is a package called Flutter rating bar, and for the ratings, we're going to use this package. So you can have a look on it, and to add it onto your PubSpec, just go to your terminal and write out Flutter pub add, after that the package name, and press enter. That's it. So for now, let's implement the rating here, rating bar. And these are the codes for rating bar. Okay, this is the code for rating bar. So since the product has been listed and there is nobody have yet purchased this product, so for now we are going with a static rating of 0, and the item count, it basically says how many stars or how many rating widget will be there. That is 5, and it's the direction of your rating. So here, this package has the facility of horizontal as well as vertical rating. As you can see here, vertical rating. Okay. So for now, we are going with horizontal rating. And then here, the item size I have given 7% of the width as the item size. And here goes our widgets, or you can say the icons. So if there is a full rating, we will go with icon star amber. And if there is a half rating, we will go with half star rating. And if it's empty, we will go with only a single star with outline or border. Okay. And item padding is 0, and on rating update, we can add a function here. Okay. So let's save it and have a look how it looks like now. Okay, we do have these stars, and if we tap on them, it updates. Okay. Yeah. So now next thing which we want to implement is that we want to wrap this rating bar on with a row, and we want to add text here. And what are this text for? This text are for these 2 parameters, that is what the rating of our product and how many ratings are there. Let's go with rating of 0.0 for now. And style, it's gonna be text theme dot label medium dot copy with color, and it will be teal. Okay. And we need to add null check here. And let's save it. And yeah, okay. I think so. Body medium will go good. Yeah. And 1% will be too much. Let's go with 0.05. And yeah, we need to add another text. Let's copy this one. And after rating bar, we will add this text. And here, let's go with 0. and it will be obviously black. Okay, so there is a little bit of implementation here, that is, beside this text widget, we have added a blank space of width 2%, and after this text, that is this one, we have added a blank space of width 1. Okay, so now next implementation gonna be the price of it. So let's have a look. So first comes our discounted price, and then comes our original price. So for this, we have to implement rich text here. After row, I am going to add a little bit of blank space here, and it will be height into 0.01. That is 1% of the screen height. Then comes 0, and yeah. Now we have to implement rich text, and it will be text span children and text span text, and here it will be user product, sorry, it will be current product dot discounted price. Again, we have to add null checks here. Sorry, it needs to be .toString, because the discounted price is in integer. Okay. And then here we need to add styling here. That will be text theme dot. So here we have also added another widget, or you can say text thing, that is text span, and we have added a rupee symbol, so you can add up your currency symbol here. And after that, we have added a little space here. And note that the rupee symbol font size is a bit less in compared to our original price font size. Okay, so let's have a look how it looks like. So currently it's look like this one. And the next thing we need to implement here is MRP. Okay, we need to go with the text pad. Let's add a little bit of comma here. Again, here also. So it's necessary to maintain the order of the code, or to beautify the code. And here we will go with MRP, and then again rupee symbol. But nothing after MRP. So MRP, then colon, and here it will be body medium dot copy with color gray shade 3, and we need to add a null check here, and let's save it and let's have a look. Okay, it's too light. Let's go with gray. And let's add a little bit of spacing here. Yeah. So label large, and let's go with label medium. Okay. MRP, then goes this colon, and after that we have to display our price, and then what's the offer. So I will again copy this one, paste it here. Then there comes our current product dot discounted price dot, sorry, that will be the original price dot toString as fixed 0, and we do have to add a null check here. And then we also do need to add our currency symbol here, style, comma, decoration, text decoration dot overlay. And let's save it and have a look. Sorry. Dot line through. Yeah. Let's save it. And yeah. So the price is cut down. Now, what the thing we need to implement, that is, what's the discount? So here, for this parameter, that is the discount percentage, we do need to do a little bit of modification in our product model. So we'll come here to our model, product model, and then here we will go with final int discount percentage. Yeah. But first I will just copy this one, because like most of the time it gets messy or the codes become like improper. So I will just copy them out. Generate constructor, generate JSON serializer. So as I told you, like sometimes it throws me errors and other thing. So where is our discounted price and discount percentage? Okay, here is our discount percentage. So I will just remove all other stuff, everything, and then I will just simply paste the previous code, discount percentage. Okay. So we do need to add this discount percentage to all of our product. So let's add them. So we have added the discount percentage to like all of the earlier products. So we do have 5 products here. So we have added them to all of these products. So we'll come back to our code. And then let's restart the app. Okay. So because we need to fetch those data. So we started our app. Let's go to the product display screen and let's search laptop and click. So here it comes. So we do have these 2 laptops here. And the next thing we do want to add here is this text is there. Okay, this is the MRP, current price. And here we do have this MRP thing. Then comes here the discount percentage. Okay, so let's add this. I will simply copy this text span, paste it here, and go with current product dot discount percentage. And then let's have a look. Discount percentage, then comes a percentage icon. Oh, sorry, this percentage symbol, then comes off. Yeah. And now in rich text, we need to add something like max lines 2. Yeah. So let's save it and have a look. Yeah, this goes good. So we do need to add a little bit of tab here, and we need to remove this decoration line through. Let's save it and again have a look. Okay, it shows us good, that is 24% off and other stuff. Now we need to have a look like what's next. It says save extra with no cost email. Let's add that text. So we'll go like after rich text, we will add a text here and name it save extra with no cost email, with no cost EMI. And the styling here will be the same as the previous styling. So I will copy this one and style, paste it here. Let's save it and have a look how it looks like. Okay, so it says saves extra with no cost EMI. Okay, that looks good. And then it says get it by dash dash date. Okay. So let's add a text here. It will be, sorry, here it will be rich text. I will just simply copy this one, paste it here, remove this first three, and I will obviously remove this one also, and it will be get it by again. I will copy this one. To implement this, that is get it by weekday, then the date, and then the month. We have implemented two functions here, and these functions are, that is get day. So it will in response to our like what is our current date, it will return us the weekday. Okay. And here is get month. So these are like kind of very big logics. So the get day is quite simple. Basically, the logic here which I have implemented is that the delivery day will be like, suppose the user have placed order today, then after 3 days, like next third day will be the delivery day. So suppose today's date is 1, so plus 3, that is 4. On 4, the person will be getting this product. Okay. And the get month logic is somewhat like that. It checks whether the current month is February or not. If it's February, then okay. It will check whether the delivery date is more than 28 or not, because we know like February, it has 28 days or 29 days. If it's more than 28, then it will return us March, else it will return us February. Then the second logic, it checks whether it checks that okay, the current month it's like 4, 6, 8, 10 or 12 or not. So basically 4 denotes your like January, February, March, April. Then comes July for 6. Then for 8 it comes September. Then for 10, it comes October, and then for 12, it comes December. So in all of these 5 ones, we do have 30 days. So it checks whether these months have like the delivery date is more than 30 or not. If it's more than 30, then, and like, if the first logic here comes is that if it's more than 30 and the delivery date is more than 30 and the month is 12, that is December, so it will simply return us January. Okay, nothing else. Then comes the next logic is that if it's greater than 30, okay, first, if it's not 12, that is December, and if it's greater than 30, then it simply adds a number. Like int month, we have added a variable here int month. So what it does is that if your current month is like say January and the delivery date is gonna be more than 30, then it will simply add a month. Then your January will become February. That's the logic here. And simply if the date is less than 30, delivery date is less than 30, then simply it will return the like respective months. That's it. So let's have a look. We have implemented this code here down there. So as you can see, after this text that is same extra with no cost EMI, we have implemented the delivery date that is gated by the weekday, then comes the date, then comes the month. So these are the code that is rich text. So first comes rich text. So first comes this text pen and it says gated by. The next thing it says is like weekday, like on which weekday we you want to like the product will be delivered, and the next comes up like on which day the product will be delivered or the date of that day, and the next comes up on which month. So let's have a look how it looks like now. Okay, it says gated by dash dash dash. Okay, it looks good. So now another thing we have noticed that we need to add a little bit of spacing here. So let's add common function blank space here. Common functions dot blank space, and here height gonna be height into 0.01 and width gonna be 0 here. And let's copy it out. Let's paste it here. And this goes same here also. Let's save it. And yeah, it goes good. So the next thing we need to implement here is, yeah, free delivery by Amazon. So this will be, there will be a little condition here. If the product is above dash 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 price, then it's gonna be free delivery. Else it will gonna charge a little bit of amount. So let's add a text here. Current product dot discounted price. Discounted price greater than 500. So in India, the like it's like if the product price is like more than 500, then we do have free delivery service, else not. So it simply says if discounted price is greater than 500, then free delivery. What does it say? Free delivery by Amazon. Okay. Free delivery by Amazon. Else extra delivery charges applied. Okay, let's save it and let's have a look. Free delivery by Amazon or extra charges applied. Okay, so now we need to like change the font. So font weight, it should not be there. And okay, free delivery by Amazon. This is June. Why it's expand? I do need a text here. Sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry. I have removed wrong code. And okay. And here styling needs to be applied. Style text theme dot label medium dot copy with color gray. And here we need to add a null check and a little bit of commas also. So let's add the comma here and save it. Yeah. So let's have a look. Okay, it says free delivery by Amazon. So here also we need to add a little bit of spacing. And now it will go good. Yeah. At last, we do need to add this button, that is add to cart. So let's add an elevated button here. So text, it looks good. Now copy it out, paste it here, add a little comma here. And now we need to add elevated button. So on pressed, and the child here going to be text, add to, I think so, add to cart, yeah. Add to cart. Style, text theme dot body medium. And this elevated button, we need to add styling here. Style, elevated button dot style from background color, it's gonna be amber. And shape. So we need to add rounded border. Okay. So for that, we will go with shape, rounded rectangular border, border radius dot circular, and it's going to be 10 here. And here we will add commas. Let's save it. And let's have a look how it looks like. Okay, it looks too bad. We need to adjust this a little bit. So here it will be minimum size, width going to be width, height going to be height into 0.05. Let's save it. And yeah, now it looks good. Okay, so now it looks good. Our product is looking good. And yeah, okay. So in the next video, we're gonna implement like the product scheme. That is, whenever the person or the user taps on this one, okay, a little minor change we need to implement here. That is, read. As you can see, currently all of our like stuff here is like middle aligned. So we need to align it to the center. So we'll go to the top, flex 3 column, cross-axis alignment dot start. And yeah, our code or our widget looks good now. So in the next video, we're gonna implement this product screen, like specific product screen. So that will be like whenever the user taps on any of this product, so it should take the user to that product screen. Okay. So this screen was like, it's a list of product screen, but that will be specific for any single product. So